Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I don't have a consistent morning routine, but lately I've been inspired to try something new. I recently read The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma and Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've been trying to incorporate these concepts and systems into my life, which however excludes waking up at 5 a.m. But I believe we can always find a schedule that works for us. For me, after waking up, some mornings I just lay in bed and pray and then go through my daily affirmations, especially on the days I don't really feel like getting up straight away. But on most days, I end up grabbing my phone and listening to something, or watching a creative or motivational video instead. And yes, I know it's not the best thing to do in the morning, but if I'm not in the mood to do anything else, I just go with what I feel is okay with me. When I do finally get out of bed, I open up my curtains and let in some light and breeze. And then apart from those other daily routines like feeding your pets and brushing your teeth or hydrating, my day will sometimes begin by changing into some workout clothes or just making my bed. I usually love to make my bed, and this is pretty cliche, but it does make your room look so much more tidier. And lately I've been trying to really keep my spaces clutter-free and as tidy as I can. Ever since I started my own little business, I've been hustling, trying to build my little business, and that's pretty normal for a lot of entrepreneurs and sole traders, especially when you're in your first few years. But I feel like this was really burning me out. I was trying to do too many things at once, which is sort of ironic given I had left my 9 to 5 to start a business so that I could be more flexible with my time. But I think I lost focus of where I was headed and what I really wanted to do. Like most people, ever since March 2020 and these last couple of months in lockdown and restrictions, this has made me shift my mind to address some of the deeper issues that I have and am still facing in my life, to connect more with my environment and just do a lot more of what I enjoy. Over the last few months before we went into lockdown, I was beginning to feel overwhelmed with the numerous things that I needed to finish in a day or within the week. But after reading some really valuable books and becoming a little bit more aware of what matters and what's really most important to me, I slowed down and listened to my body. I started a 30-day yoga challenge with Adrian, which has been so uplifting for me. I'll put a link to her channel below. Some mornings, if I don't do my yoga straight away, I like to take a walk outside and enjoy the weather or do some gardening as well. After my yoga on some days, and if I feel I'm up for it, I'll even put on a clay mask or do some sort of facial routine to feel fresh. An interesting thing that I learned about myself by getting a human design reading done is that I am a projector, and this is a term in human design. If you don't know what this is, simply at its core, human design is a system for self-awareness and self-growth, which was founded by Ra-Uru Hu in the 80s. It consists of different parts of a chart, which ultimately creates your own unique blueprint, and a person's chart shows them something about their true selves, free from conditioning, and it shows you the person that you were born into this world to be. There's a lot more to it, but going back, what I learned is that I am a projector. I am not a worker, and I am not meant to be fully productive on most days. And so this has helped me gain an understanding of what I should be doing and focusing on in life. This new term and way of thinking has definitely changed the way that I make decisions. To learn more about your design, I really encourage you to get a consultation from a human design specialist or professional, and I have put a link to a consultant below if you're interested. So on most days, I'll usually have my breakfast while I listen to a book or learn something new by either reading or watching a video. I've also been watching a lot of cooking videos and been trying out some really exciting recipes lately. Everyone glamorizes being productive, but I also feel that we need to be less productive and be more responsible for taking care of ourselves and, of course, others as well. Each of us has a certain productivity level we can reach within a day or a week, and before we reach a state where we begin to exhaust and deplete that level of productivity, we need to be able to know when to halt. We need to maintain a level of balance between rest and action so that we can regenerate our minds and overall well-being. We need to start being devoted to rest. And when I say rest, I don't just mean sleeping. This can be different for others, but it can also mean simply taking a break, relaxing, reading, watching a movie, gardening, It really is about time that we start glamorizing when people take the time to nourish their mind, body, and soul. I feel that it's so important to at least find something that can work for you. I feel like the most important part of my morning or my day is to read through my journal, look over my goals and the tasks that I have set out for the day. And I recently also started a bullet journal, which has been quite enjoyable. I've tried to keep it very simple, but it's been an awesome way to write out my thoughts and daily tasks. And I only do 3 to 5 tasks a day, so I don't exhaust myself. Each of these tasks I'll do for 20 minutes, and I won't always do them in that order, but I'll see how I feel and just go with the flow. And yes, this is a system called the 20-20-20 formula from the book The 5 AM Club that I have tweaked to suit me. In Robin Sharma's book, he stresses the importance of spending the first 20 minutes of your day by moving, the next 20 minutes reflecting, and the next 20 minutes growing. So whether I am feeling up to it, I will wake up some days to do these 3 routines in that order, but most days I just switch it up. I do feel that moving your body before you start your day makes you feel more rejuvenated and more focused. But at this moment, I'm doing what I feel serves me. There comes a time where we need to show up for ourselves, but I feel that we really need to just embrace the imperfections in life and just do the best we can when we can. So tell me, what's your morning routine like, and what suggestions do you have or can give anyone else to incorporate into their mornings? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.